blocks are as easy as 1, 2, 3. The colored blocks are a whole other story. So let's go back to our 2 and our 3. And they add up to 5. Except they don't add up to 5 because something strange is going on here. In fact, what they add up to is more than 5, 6. Now, you might say, oh yeah, that's multiplication. But if you think about this in a little bit more depth, it's puzzling, to say the least. So instead of working with these numbers, let's compare a 20 block and a 10 block. Well, obviously, the 10 block is not as heavy as the 20 block. But we have a magic block here, a block which is able to double the weight of the 10, it would seem. So now it's as heavy as the 20. But it also doubled the weight of the 3 to make it as heavy as a 6. So this will challenge your more advanced students. In fact, it may be a challenge to you as well. Because what it's saying is that this 2 now is not just added to the value of that thing. It's saying it has the ability to appear to double the weight of that 10, like so. And of course, it's not doing that, because if you put 2 10s there, which is double the weight of a 10, then clearly it's not working. But it appears to do that, and that's a good puzzle for you more advanced students to think about. I just love the way this kid is peering so intently. It's balanced. I mean, in math, oftentimes kids don't seem to care if they make a careless mistake. But with math magic blocks, they really care. Is it balanced or is it almost balanced?
Okay. I'm thinking the most obvious one. Let's see. They're both X. No, it's balanced. Almost balanced. It's almost balanced.
There's another feature of math magic blocks, and that is dealing with the algebraic concept of the unknown. Of course, any block can be an unknown if you put it in the scale facing down. But these guys are an unknown. And it's possible to figure out what it is for the black blocks. But then we have the colored blocks, which have their unknown X, Y, and Z. I would challenge you, as a teacher of mathematics, to figure out what that Z block is. It's a daunting challenge, but what I've discovered is that in some cases, the parents of the kids who have a set don't let their child play with the set because they got to figure out what that Z is, and they will dominate that whole thing for an hour or more trying to puzzle that through. That's time well spent as far as I'm concerned, because the more students manipulate and process and play with this, the deeper their understanding is, the stronger their foundation for what comes later. Kids can spend many happy hours playing with math magic blocks with no apparent intellectual growth. That doesn't mean they're not, in fact, learning important stuff. But it's also possible that teacher direction may nudge them in a way to help them accomplish lessons which they must learn, their addition tables and multiplication tables. So this next example is one which will show you how a teacher-directed lesson can still be quite valuable to all the students participating.
All right, Emory, take them out. Jack, your turn. Yep, we've got 2 10s now. Okay, get it.
Is there 7, 8 things in here?
Well, I don't know what's in there. We got to take the black blocks from underneath the bowl.
Maybe 7 or 9 or 10.
Okay, so what 2 things can you add to make 8?
That's a certain amount. This brown was on the floor.
Ah.
Almost got it.
It did. Excellent job. Yep, excellent job.
Which numbers were it? 7 and 1.
Another tenet of Piaget's theory is he calls pre-operational thinking egocentric. And by that, what he means is kids are inside themselves and they see the world from their point of view only. They can't decenter themselves and see the world from another person's point of view. In this next clip, you will see a kid who is trying to figure out what's equal to 10. She puts a 10 on one side and a 9 on the other side, and then she tries all the other blocks, even though she's been sitting at the table and watching the other students realize that 10 equals 9 plus 1. But she didn't internalize it until she did it. The other thing to notice about this is, notice the other kids cheering her on. I don't think that kids are nearly so emotionally involved doing worksheets as they are when they're actually working with math magic blocks.
All right, Joy, your turn again. I know, we're getting them to you.